Hoje eu ainda não vai magana dog. Mino kishikad. Kisaking. I hope you're doing well. It's Monday, May 11th. Today is an 8-day. I'm not super knowledgeable in the tarot. I do know enough to have some knowledge. The 8 in the Thoth Tarot is adjustment, justice. So I think that's a really good way for us to lead off today, and also to remind you that grace is your superpower. In addition to that, grace is your sovereignty. So I was playing around with the cards this morning. I decided to use Denise Lynn's soul coaching cards. Had a couple of jumpers, and then a third one that I thought was complemented the two jumpers. So the first one is Truth, Deb Wyn. And I love that image, that truth there. One of the things that we talked about when we were discussing the 7 grandfather teachings, sorry, in the James Vukolich book, is that there is a difference between truth and honesty. I mean, they're very closely related, but truth is something different than honesty. And then the next card that jumped out was Healing, which I also loved this card. And then I selected a third card from the middle of the deck, which was Power. And I love the image of the elephant. It's very precious to me for a lot of reasons. But what I've intuited from these cards is that we should learn to tell the truth like a child tells the truth, right? Like that out of the mouths of babes comes this really frank truth that lives outside of bias or past learned experiences. It's just truth. Start telling the truth like children, like a child, and then that will bring about healing, not only within ourselves, but within our communities, within our families. And when we go through that healing process, that restores our force and it restores our power. So wanted to share that with you. I also shuffled the Star Wars cards this morning, and the one on top is Finn. I love this. Finn, sometimes we feel completely out of sync with those around us. When you don't agree with what the people around you are doing, step away for a moment and think about what you want to do. So I think we find ourselves in a lot of situations these days where we don't agree with what the people around us are doing. What I think we could get better at is stepping away for a moment and thinking about what it is that we want to do, and giving ourselves that opportunity to manage our anger, manage our fear, step back, look at the truth through the lens of a child, let that do the healing that we need to do, and then step forward within our power, within our grace, within our force, to then say, I think this is what we should do. We are conditioned to move very fast. And sometimes you have to, 100% sometimes you have to. But we have lost the fine art of meditating and contemplating before we speak. I'm guilty of it, 100% guilty of it. So anyway, something for you to think about today. And let's see what kind of angel number card that we get for you. 3333, social skills. Okay. Renewal, positivity, confidence, charisma, growth, influence, inspiration. The challenges you're facing today will eventually fade away. Your guardian angels are encouraging you to stay positive, as your luck may soon take a turn for the better. Now is the time to harness your magnetic energy and inspiring personality. Just be mindful not to let your ego take control. So yeah, I think that is another affirmation that when we talk about how we have been socialized or conditioned to think on our feet and react in the moment and not give ourselves time to sit down and think about what is it that you want to do? What is your truth? and allow that healing to come forward. So we're just kind of bumping into each other constantly out in the world. Those are my thoughts for you today. I hope they landed with you. I hope you're well. Please go out and spend some time with water, spend some time near a tree or in a park, and get grounded. Remember that grace is your superpower. Grace is your sovereignty. Bama P.